I'm on my walk. Don't let the wind distract you. Okay. How to get 3 clients by the end of November. First and foremost, disclaimer. This is going to be best used for those of you who have already been showing up in some kind of way. And we'll get into that in a minute, but I want to give that disclaimer. And also, there are several ways to get a client. I'll expound on that as well, either in this quick little reel or maybe later on in the week, because I'm going to be showing up all week. Okay, now we got that out the way. Let's talk about it. All right, so showing up. There are several ways to show up. We're talking about marketing. When we say show up, we're meaning marketing, right? Marketing is educating your target audience, people who you want to buy from you, educating them about your services, what is available, why it is important, etc., etc. So, obviously, most of us are showing up on social media platforms. You need to choose 1 to 2 social media platforms that either your competitors or yourself have experience in actually getting clients in. So that's the first thing. The second thing is you also need to, now this is for those of you who already have clients, or if you're going the passive route, this is a non-negotiable. You need email marketing. Okay. If you're going the passive route, such as, okay, it cut me off, such as digital products. So if you got ebooks and little guides and stuff like that, big guides and stuff like that, that's going to be your digital products. You're definitely going to need email marketing, period. Some of you can show up on blog posts and it be something that you can monetize. That is the number one thing that you need to figure out. Excuse the wind, okay? So once you already know what makes the most sense, what platforms, 2 platforms make the most sense for you to show up on, you need to become faithful, okay? There are those of you who are, all of us, we're all praying for God to bless our finances. Let's just keep it all real, right? But how can God bless your finances when you're not doing what you need to do right now with what's in your hand? Enter the chat, stewardship. Okay, so kingdompreneur here. I'm definitely not into the great lock-in, but here's what I will say. Faithfulness and consistency look like each other. It is when you put your faith to action and you start moving towards the mark, believing and expecting God to do a lot with your little. That is what I mean by faithfulness. In some ways, faithfulness can mean posting every single day. In some ways, it can mean posting and reaching out to people and making new connections. Whatever that is, you have to pray and ask God to tell you what are your faith steps towards getting those 2 to 3 clients that you need. Okay? And you have to consecrate yourself to be able to hear. If you're not already in a space where, you're doing your devotion, you have to set aside time to ask God what it is that he would have you do. First, start off repenting if there's anything regarding your business that God has told you to do that you just stopped because of your own free will and you just wanted to. You need to clear the air with that. Then you need to ask and listen. And then when you hear what he is telling you to do, it may be post X amount of days. It may be reach out to X, Y, and Z. All of those different things. But make sure you also, like I said, go back, choose those 2 platforms and do that as well. Those are going to be your reps. You have to be faithful in putting in your reps. Every single day, you should be doing something that is going to get you in front of your target audience or remove the gap between them being a target audience and from a lead to a client. You have to do those things, just like working out.